I just want to share a short word on what the wise man, the preacher, mentioned in Ecclesiastes 11, and from verse 9. He's talking about the young man that be glad, young man, during your childhood, and let your heart be merry during the days of your young manhood, and walk in the ways of your heart and in the sights of your eyes, yet know that God will bring you to judgment for all these things. Men, young people who are at their prime, want to do as they please. Like the saying goes, do what your heart desires, what you feel like. However, you feel like it, truth has become, subjective instead of being objective. My truth is not yours. It's a relativism. I do as I feel. I do whatever. And the Bible says, yes, go for it. But know that God will bring you to judgment. For what? For one thing, no, for all these things. And whatever you do in this life, you're sowing a seed, and the seed sown must be reaped. Like Jesus said, you reap what you sow. So the question is, how do you spend your life? And for the most part, as the preacher says, be glad, young man, during your childhood, and let your heart be merry in your young manhood. Matter of fact, everyone wants to be young, even the old. Most people want to be called young, fresh, energetic, vibrant, prime, and all these kind of things. Um, and we forget one thing about man, like as it is in Isaiah 62 verse 9 says, surely men of low degree are merely vanity, and men of rank are a lie. In the balances, they go up. In the balances, they go up. You put on a scale, you don't press the scale down, you go up. You're lighter than nothing. And what is it? And they are together lighter than breath of vanity. So, man is nothing and is less than breath of vanity. And the preacher continues in Ecclesiastes 10, and he gives a profound solution to this, that so remove vexation from your heart and put away evil from your flesh, because childhood and the prime of life are what? Vanity. And I will say, childliness. This could also be a metaphor for childliness and the energies of life, the vibrancy of doing as you please, are all vanities. So live a life knowing that. I love what my friend Kerry mentioned, that your next heartbeat comes only with the permission from God. So if you have a heartbeat now, how do you use it? How do you use it? And chapter 12 says, remember your creator. Also, you creator in the days of your youth. Remember your creator. Because evil days are coming and they are happening. They're coming so quickly where the streets will be dark and silent, singing of, people mourning, and because a man is dead. In verse 7, then the dust will return to the earth as it was. And that's who you are. Dust will return to where it came from, and the spirit in you will return to God who gave it. And so, vanity of vanity, says the preacher, all is vanity. And in fact, it's simply saying a life lived outside of Christ is all vanity. Because all it does, it crushes you, it leads you to hell. The broad way is the way of destruction, but the narrow way which a few people take is the way to eternal life. And man is here today and tomorrow is gone. No man is wise enough to keep living. No man is rich enough to keep sustaining himself. No man is, is secure enough in this life. Because unless the Lord builds, unless the Lord watches over you, when He says, come, your heartbeat stops and you go. But the question is, how will you stand before Him? What will He tell you? Will He tell you, thou good and faithful servant, or depart from me, I never knew you? So as you live your life today, right now, what is your priority in life? What are you using your heartbeat for? Is it for vanities or for glorifying God? Remember, you're but a breath. A breath is blown out and never comes back. You're but a word spoken out and it's never brought back. You're but a flower. You flourish in the morning. In the afternoon, the sun scorches it. In the evening, it's dried up, gathered, burnt. No more. Trust God with all your heart and do not lean on your own understanding. In all that you do, acknowledge Him. Acknowledge Him. In fact, every breath you take, acknowledge God's providence and live the life of fearing God and keeping His commandments. And that's why it concludes in chapter 12, verse 13, the end of the matter. All that has been heard, listen, fear God and keep His commandments, because what? This is the end of all the matter for mankind. So God created you for one reason, is to fear Him and keep His commandments. Enjoying Christ and glorifying Him forever. That's the chiefest end of all mankind. And if you're away from Christ, He will pronounce this upon you. Depart from me, I never knew you. But now you can look to Him and cry, let Jesus forgive me. And the Christian live a life vigilantly, all to the glory of God. Everything about you matters. Every bit, from your heart, your thoughts, your conversation, your deeds. Glorify Christ. Live it to the glory of God. The next heartbeat only comes with a permission from God. He can take it away anytime. No one is strong enough before Him. He does as He pleases. Make sure you are a friend to Him now.